Hi, you've already read in the title below. Today I'm going to talk about 10 ways you can actually change your life in the coming year 2022. And some of these I've already done, and some of these I intend to do in the year 2022. So, jumping straight into how you can actually change your life in the next year. Number one, have a morning routine. Don't just watch several morning routine videos that you do, but actually, when you watch a video, take the things that you think might work for you and try to inculcate in your morning routine. Actually, morning routine is not something that you can build by just watching random videos or hearing from other people. You should see what would work for you and then actually build a routine around those activities. My morning routine video is here if you'd like to watch, but my morning routine has actually changed from this time. I will see if I can do another video anytime soon. But the point here is, if you have a morning routine in place, your entire day will eventually fall into place. Starting your day right will actually make a lot of difference. Second thing that you should do is build a habit. Okay, now we all try to build habits. Probably you think you want to drink more water, you want to eat more healthy, wake up earlier, right? But you should really understand what would work for you and why you should actually build a certain habit, and not just try and build it because somebody else is doing. So for example, if you are a very productive night owl, I don't see a reason why you should be waking up early in the morning. And that shouldn't be the habit that you're looking to build, right? First, understand what your life should look like, what you want from this life, and really understand why you want it. How bad do you want that dream life? And to build that dream life, what do you need to do consistently every single day or every alternate days? That is in fact the habit that you want to build. Also remember to write down what are the things that will actually stop you from doing it regularly. So for example, if you do want to wake up early, then probably if you don't sleep on time, you won't be able to get up on time. So the thing that you need to work on is not just waking up on time, but also sleeping on time. Third thing is to celebrate. Think about this. What is life ultimately? No matter what you do, life is all about being happy. Everyone strives to be happy, everyone wants to be happy, and that's why they do everything that they do, be it work, be it marriage, kids, bringing home a dog. Everybody does things with the intent to be happy, but because how mundane day-to-day life can get, we forget that we can be happy with the mundane life as well. So I urge you to make it a point to celebrate every little thing in your life. I was somebody that actually celebrated a lot of things 3 to 4 years ago, but I totally have forgotten how I did it. So I am planning to do that from 2022. Be it any new client wins, every small milestone. So if I get to 1,000 subscribers, maybe I'll celebrate. Subscribe. Every travel plan that I make, probably I create a vision board successfully, so I would celebrate it. I will celebrate the relationships in my life. I will celebrate myself as a person. I will celebrate this existence of this dog in my life. So basically celebrate every little thing and not just, birthdays and anniversaries. The next change that you can actually do in your life is think before you talk. To be honest, this is majorly for myself, and I know a lot of people that just talk first and think later and then even regret what they've told. If you give just about 5 to 10 seconds to think, calm yourself, and then talk, I feel like that will make a lot of difference. The next change that I want to bring into my life in 2022, and I urge you also to give this a shot, is draw strict boundaries. Specifically, us Indians, right? We're known for letting other people step over the boundaries and step all over us as well, for that matter. So many people, relatives, neighbors, uncles, aunties, cousins, friends, also sometimes just come lash out their emotions on us, their ideas, they throw their perspectives on us and leave us confused, worried, and stressed. In the year 2021, I started telling no. I started communicating or trying to communicate. But in 2022, I want to draw strict boundaries on what people can tell me and what I will take in my life as well. I really want to have healthy boundaries with each and every person in my life and make sure that I don't intend to hurt them while I draw these boundaries. The next change that I really look forward to bringing in 2022 is having space for compassion. Our lives sometimes get so busy. We're always in between plans and goals and schedules and deadlines and meetings. We almost have forgotten to be kind. Not a lot, just a little more kindness. Maybe wait in the lift for 5 seconds for the other person to come in. Maybe just smile at your neighbor and see how that goes. Thank the people, like open the mouth and say thank you to the people that are at your service, be it your society watchman, be it your cab driver, or be it your social media manager. Probably try to remember what's going on in the life of your friends and family and check in on them if they're sick or unhappy. Just a small message or a quick call takes you a long way. Amidst all of your meetings and schedules, just have some space for compassion and kindness. The next change that I urge you to do in 2022 is create systems. Creating systems can sometimes feel like a task in itself, but really, if you know what you should be doing daily, weekly, and monthly for your life, for work, relationship, personal health, whatever it is, a lot of things will actually feel easier. It's just a one-time effort that you have to put in to build a system and understand. Say, for example, I dust my space once in a week. I do my finances once in a month. I give my dog a bath bi-weekly. So when all of this is in systems, is in my schedule, is in my plan, then I don't have to worry as to when was the last time I dusted my space, or probably it just skips my head and then I forget it and then everything goes into a toss. Anything that you do repetitively should be added in your systems. The next thing is to use technology. We are really blessed to be in this era of technology. So whatever you can, just automate it. Set up reminders, add it to your calendars. This will make your life really easy and reduce the stress inside your brain as well. And the ninth change for 2022 is have a no-buy list. We all have that one or two things that we have excess of. For example, I have a lot of t-shirts. Yes, I love t-shirts, and t-shirts are the piece of clothing that I wear 90% of the time, but I think I have way too many of them. I think I bought them just because I was bored of wearing the old ones. I wanted some new designs and stuff like that. But now at this point, I just felt like I have so many t-shirts that one, it doesn't even have enough room for all of these t-shirts. Two, I'm not experimenting with the clothing that I'm trying to wear. Like, I like to wear different types of outfits, but I'm just sticking to t-shirts because I have a lot of them and it's comfortable, so it's restricting me that way. So basically, all of these reasons, I am allowed to buy tops, I'm allowed to buy dresses, I'm allowed to buy whatever, but t-shirts are on my no-buy list for 2022. So see what you have a lot in your house and probably add them to your no-buy list, and it will actually save you a lot of space, it will save you a lot of money definitely, and also time and energy to manage these resources. And the last thing is actually, I've kept the best for the last, which is the happiness list. Take some time off and take a page probably and write down the things that bring in happiness for you. Basically, what makes you happy? All the small and big things. It can be something as simple as doodling to something as big as an international trip. And as in when you find something new that brings you happiness, make sure you add it to this list. Basically, update this list. This is the list that you are going to use whenever you're having a bad day or just a bored, mundane day and you don't know what to do. You probably lay down on your bed and scroll through your Instagram for like 3 hours and then you feel worse and then you just don't know what to do. At least it happens to me. So I'm creating a happiness list. When you're having a bad day, go to this list, pick up whatever is possible to do at that particular day or at that particular hour and just make the effort to do this thing, and you will see yourself transforming the boring, sad, bad day to a really happy hour at least, if not anything else. Here are a few things that are on my happiness list. Use them as an inspiration and let me know which of these 10 tips did you love the most. Let me know in the comment section below what are you envisioning for your 2022, and also let me know if there's anything that you think I could change in my 2022. Thank you so much for watching till the end. Here are the 2 videos that you might be interested to watch next if you have some time. Until next time, bye bye.